Kay here. In the last lesson we had a little bit of an introduction to blues improvisation, and the common question always comes up is, how do I improvise? What notes do I play? And the first answer to that is just start off with trilling. If you don't know what notes to play, just doing a trill over a riff makes you sound like you know what you're doing. The next step from that, of course, is learning the blues scale, or if you're more technical, the pentatonic scale. And there are, I'm sure if you type in how to play the pentatonic scale, you'll find out how to do it. But you should learn the pentatonic scale in all keys. And as a little kind of taster, let's just do the pentatonic scale here. I think we've done it in a previous video, but you can never revise the basics too much. So camera person, come around and let's look at the right hand pentatonic scale. And I would like you to learn these in all keys really, but let's start with the white key. So in C, we know a normal scale is this. And a harmonic minor scale is... so that is not a harmonic minor scale. This is a chromatic scale, which is quite nice, is this. Also playing scales in octaves can be quite nice. Builds up your chops. But the minor scale is, it just uses certain notes, and I'll just play it rather than going into the theory of it, which you can learn elsewhere. I'll just show you. So this is the C minor blues scale, the C blues scale, or the C pentatonic scale. I'll play it a couple of octaves. So I would like you to start by learning just the C blues scale and the G blues scale. Ideally, as I said, you'd learn them in all keys, but start off learning the two keys that are central for blues, which is C and G. So the blues scale in C is simply this. Okay, and in G, the blues scale is this. Now when you're playing blues improvisation, all you do is you play around with those notes in the scale. By the way, they're not the only notes you can use. You can use other notes, but you can play around with those notes. So for example, you might want to take those notes and play them in a different rhythm. You know, something like this. Or play some notes together. Or in G, you know, you can trill. You might want to start with a trill. And then start playing the blues scale. Taster in blues improvisation. The two keys I'm advising you to get started on is just playing trills and then learning the blues scale and playing around with it. With the blues scale, you know, you don't want your improvisations to sound like you're just playing scales, because that can sound boring. If you're just playing up and down the blues scale, it can sound boring. But if you're just new to blues and boogie, there's no harm in playing the scales, you know. Just play a blues scale with the chop in the left hand, and if you have to do that for 6 months, that's absolutely fine. And then you build on it from there. What notes do you play when you're improvising? Well, if we knew that, it wouldn't be improvisation. The tricks is know the blues scale, experiment on the keyboard and listen a lot to other players, and you'll gradually pick up and internalize the kind of things that you need to improvise, and spend some time at the keyboard experimenting. So I hope you found this lesson on blues improvisation helpful. It's been very basic, very simple, but remember, it's these simple building blocks which we build on to make us into great players. So this is Dr. K. Give me your questions and comments. Give me ideas for further lessons. As I said, please share this video, spread the blues and the boogie-woogie word, and I will talk to you soon.